What's good? What's happening? Shout out to Tough, man. YouTubers who ruin their lives in seconds. Y'all see the screen. This video is for educational purposes only. It fits within YouTube's monetization rules under shocking content, as it shows light or moderately shocking content which is censored or shown in context for educational, documentary, or other purposes. YouTube, you see that? You heard me? You heard me. Subscribe, help your boy reach 1,000. Let's go.
I love being a YouTuber, but we don't really have the best reputation when it comes to allegations or accusations. And don't even get me started on Minecraft YouTubers. The fact that this meme exists just says
New York music career. YouTube one day.
enough. It is quite shameful that that is our stereotype, and trust me, it is very, very weird and just unsettling seeing people comment, I hope this certain YouTuber never ends up insert most heinous action here, just because so many other YouTubers have ruined their reputations. And there are a lot.
Crazy,
when I say
bro.
a lot, I mean a lot. I'm not even including
There's a lot of weirdos in this world, bro. A lot of weirdos, lazy people. Because 99% of this shit could have been avoided. 100%. 100% could have been avoided, bro. Just don't fucking do it. That's a choice they made.
all of them in this video. We've talked about YouTubers who have ruined their careers in the past, but today we're going a tier below that. Today we're going to be talking about YouTubers who ruined their lives. And also, there's a chance this video might not be monetized. The other one got demonetized, and this is kind of like a sequel to that one. So I quickly do want to say that if you want to support me, your view is already enough for me. So don't think you have to go
You want to support me, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Just let me get to 1,000 on this channel, bro.
out of your way to subscribe, but a subscribe would be nice, and a like would be cool too. If you want to go the extra mile, we do have slippers at earldoesn'texist.com. Look at that. Isn't he so cute? They are amazing and will fit your foot. Size 8 to 12 men. So sorry if you have a foot smaller than size 8. Men's size. But yeah, they're super comfortable, and I don't want the ad to go on too much, but if you guys want to buy them, they're at earldoesn'texist.com. They support me directly. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to say before we get into the serious topics of this video. Without further ado, let's get started with the video. Dream, real name, who over the years has been an absolute force when it comes to Minecraft content. He's even been featured on Forbes, where they highlight his insane level of success. As of November 2023, when the article was written, he had over 3 billion total views, 31 million subscribers, and a Guinness Book World Record for the most viewed Minecraft video gameplay on YouTube. They also generously point out that, I quote, at his height, Dream was bringing in 200 million views per month, outpacing even the 140 million users who play Minecraft every month. If you were on YouTube...
Wait, say that again?
They also generously point out that, I quote, at his height, Dream was bringing in 200 million views per month, outpacing even the 140 million users who play Minecraft every month. If you were on YouTube around 2020, which I'm gonna be pretty sure a lot of you were, you would remember that when Dream initially blew up, you could not get away from that dude. His videos would find you on recommended no matter what niche you were looking up. It was honestly quite admirable, like seeing someone go from almost 0 to nothing in the matter of a few months. But this article failed to mention any sort of allegations against Dream. He's been accused of these things for a little over a year now. I'm talking about the allegations which have severely weighed down his success. So what happened to this otherwise thriving YouTuber? Before I get into this, I gotta say that it seems like Dream has been accused of almost everything in the book. There are hundreds of Twitter threads explaining why Dream is a horrible person. And actually, while this video was being made, Dream uploaded his long-awaited response video to his main channel. So I'll try to summarize the allegations and his response as professionally as I can in this video. But I wouldn't do that without advising you first to make sure you watch his video whenever you get the chance. So when did this all start? Well, it all began on October 13th, 2022, when a burner account on Twitter at burner39413705 accused him of and he was accused of 19-year-old girl using different social media platforms and iMessage. Now, the thing is, these weren't just baseless claims that could be ignored. They were backed up by screenshots and screen recordings as, quote, evidence. And getting straight into the evidence, I'm not going to read everything word for word, by the way. I'll highlight a few curious ones. For instance, in the Twitter DMs, allegedly, Dream asked her, how old are you? Are you still in school? Then in a text message, he tells her, you should turn up come quarantine. To which she replies, nah, you probably got the Rona. I'll see you after quarantine. Which begs the question, why is Dream talking to a fan like that? Since he was inviting her over, it feels like a conversation that could have been headed elsewhere. More of the messages also prove this point. For example, in a text he says, quarantine be bringing me out of everyone. What the Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention that the girl in question is named Anastasia. Apparently, based on her claims, the messages took place in 2020 when she was and Dream was 20. One of her tweets read, "None of it is appropriate for a quote fan and influencer to be this close, especially since I was still and in school and he knew that. It crosses the line when he's sending me his..."
Yo. Again, all of this could have been avoided, bro. All of this could have been avoided 100%. He chose to do all of this. Ah, people are weird, bro.
His huge house / inviting me. Now, that is obviously really concerning information, and this was back in 2020 when Dream was still a faceless YouTuber. I bring this up because Anastasia claimed that Dream only revealed his face because he was afraid that she would leak it first. Allegedly, Dream had revealed his face to her before his YouTube face reveal. Anastasia's claims, while being accepted as true by many, were also met with doubt by some who thought the DMs were fake. But these doubts were allegedly debunked, for instance in this Twitter thread by Sierra, who ties together the evidence that Dream's victims, Amanda and Anastasia, posted. Sierra shares a bit more screenshots of other people's interaction with the victim's account, Anastasia's friend for instance.
Wait, the thread was deleted before I could screenshot it, and I couldn't find any archives on Wayback Machine. Okay.
This was to prove that the screenshots were not faked, but screenshots are messy. Anyone can inspect Element, anyone could Photoshop, and even when it comes to screen recordings, I'm pretty sure those could easily be fake too. But those are just my 2 cents. Let's keep going. Now, I said the name Amanda. Who is that? It's allegedly another victim of Dreams. Apparently, she had been messaging with Dream between September 23, 2020 and January 2021. We're talking text messages. She shows the screenshots of their conversations.
His name's Clay. What the fuck?
January, they apparently moved to Snapchat, and she claims they on there between January 17th and February 10th. During that time, she claims that Dream sent her a picture of his. However, she never saved those Snapchat conversations because she wanted Dream to trust her. The other girl, Anastasia, also claimed that some of the damning conversations were on Snapchat. Part of her tweets read, "The worst of flirt that I recall was on Snapchat, and obviously those delete." You can imagine the hate Dream was and still is getting. Anytime Dream would tweet or does tweet, the replies are just calling him or a Dream did respond in a video stream and also on Twitter. On Twitter, on his alternate account, he said that it was all a friendly conversation with Anastasia, and to his knowledge, she was 18. He also said that some of the screenshots were real, but others, like the iMessage ones, were not because his iMessage number is not linked to his TikTok account. These responses are from a while back, but as recently as last month, he's still fighting off all these claims because new twists and additions keep cropping up. You can see in these tweets, for example, his take on it. In the main tweet, he says, "I've been harassed for almost a year due to a false accusation right after my face reveal. This person publicly said they'd be pressing charges and posting proof, but it could take days, and then went silent for a year and never did either while I waited and waited." Now, most recently, the Burner22 account popped up on November 20th, claiming again that Dream was messaging. This account is allegedly representing a person named Jamie, who they say left the internet in 2020. This is where an apparent audio of Dream was revealed. I have no idea if it's him or not, but do you guys see how complicated the situation is? Well, it looks like the Burner.
So much shit, bro. Bro, when it comes to the internet, dog, the second you hit post or share, the second you click that or upload, you're done. The shit's on the internet forever, bro. It don't matter how much you try to delete it, it's there forever, bro. Like, and then you got people who go back in time, whether it's them looking for something or them having something already and just having it throughout these years or months or whatever have you, not saying anything about it. But it's like, bro, people always want to see you do bad. They will always go to the beginning of the beginning to find something on you, bro. And it's like, if you don't know that now, get to knowing now. Listen to me, okay? We've seen it so many times. People like to go back, far back into somebody's life and try to find something and bring it up in the present to get them canceled or ruin their career or whatever have you, bro. Watch what you post on the internet, bro. Watch what you post on the internet. The internet, everybody on the internet should not be knowing your business like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
22 account deactivated or just got deleted. I don't know. And like all the Dream fans are celebrating that they deactivated. As I was saying in the video, this is so complicated. This has been one of the most complicated things I'm researching, and it's not even a full video dedicated to it. Like I suggested before, make sure to watch Dream's video if you want all the information, and check out the threads on your own. Though I will let you guys know, some threads have been deleted, so make with that what you will. And this isn't the full story at all. There's a lot more to this. So his response video. Again, make sure to go watch that full thing yourself and form your own opinion. He breaks down the 3 main allegations and some other stuff. Honestly, it's a pretty professionally laid out video, but it still leaves me confused. I personally don't like the editing, but I mean, he got his points across, you know?
Is it? I'm probably not gonna watch it for real. I'm probably not gonna watch it, but if y'all would let me know, is it like, was he like sitting down in the camera and talking into it, or just like a voiceover type of thing?
Just knowing about the Dream allegations since they started popping up, I literally hate to have been his friend while they were popping up. Though I don't know what to believe, I will ask the question, how do you have so many allegations on your name? What were you even doing? We've seen creators blow up just as fast and they don't have any allegations of this degree on their name. As sad as
that we know of. All right. There's probably somebody on the internet digging real deep to find something on that person. We don't know. That we know of. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to say everybody has something on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, people genuinely, they blow up. They're genuine people. They're real. You can't find shit on them. Move on. But like I said, bro, it could be the smallest things, bro. Anything somebody finds that's bad, they're gonna bring it to light.
As it seems like there's just more cons than pros when it comes to messaging fans. And by no means am I saying these claims are false. I'm just saying this all could have been avoided if he just wasn't texting fans. And yes, I know it was when he was a smaller channel, and that's what makes this sentiment all that much harsher. This dude really was on top of the world at one point. He was even making content with Mr. Beast. Imagine the embarrassment of not only hundreds of millions of people hearing these accusations, but also your YouTuber friends as well. That's why they all get awkward when Dream is brought up, and I don't blame them.
Hi Tuppo. You have 3.5 million
Sherlock
followers in Twitter. Do you think you could approach the Dream allegations topic at some point?
Okay, I'm going to talk about this because this is serious now, and I've seen it a lot in the chat.
But I'm not Dream's friend, and if any—
Oh, he talked about it. I don't know. Me? Got nothing to do with me. Mans is a weirdo. Sucks that I was his friend at the point in time where he was doing those things, but what can you do, bro? You know, that's his issue, not mine, bro. Because then it's like the supporters ask questions just like here. They're asking him the question. Now, if he says anything, it could be used against him. Shit got nothing to do with me, bro. It's unfortunate. I thought he was this type of person, but it shit got nothing to do with me, bro. And that's another thing too. I've noticed people, they feel like others should speak on a situation that literally has nothing to do with them, bro. Like, people will get mad at somebody for not speaking about someone else's issues and what they got going on. Fucking weird.
This is serious now, and I've seen it a lot in the chat.
But I'm not Dream's friend, and if anyone cares of what I have to say, I think he's extremely irresponsible for the way he's handled these allegations up until this point. Now, I won't lie. I respect him facing the music head on with a main channel video, but the fact that it had to be made is embarrassing. Yeah. Like I said before, I'm only summarizing for you guys. I really do urge you.
It's respectable too, because a lot of people, they won't even come out and say anything. They won't say anything. They won't admit to anything if it was true or not. They won't say nothing, bro. They'll just keep it there and hope and pray and fingers crossed that it dies out. You know what I'm saying? So that it's respectable for him to actually come out and speak on the situation.
You guys to check
not
out
everybody
the
can do
for
it
yourself, along with his video. They will be linked down in the description below. Anyway, let's head on to the next one. Boogie2988. One of the most insane stories of YouTubers nuking their careers has to be that of Stephen J. Williams, aka Boogie2988. I mean, this dude literally—
I used to watch him heavy in high school, bro. Freshman, sophomore year. I remember watching this. My favorite videos of his were the Mountain Dew, the cooking or candy videos. I forgot what they were, but the Mountain Dew videos, all of that. I watched this. I watched this. Watched this one too. Like bro, this one.
He went from having millions of views per video to barely cracking the 10,000 view threshold, and the way he did that is a pretty messed up story of one terrible decision after another. So first things first, who is Boogie? Well, a very short summary is that he used to be one of the most popular YouTubers in the gaming scene with a really massive audience. We're talking about 4 million subscribers. His videos were essentially centered on his life and gaming stuff, constantly give life updates, showcase his gameplay, and rant about stuff while playing a character named Francis. And he was very charming while doing all of this. So charming that it was easy for people to love him with heartwarming comments like, "You're awesome, Boogie. Thanks for being a part of YouTube. And have a Merry Christmas." And nothing has made me laugh this much in a while. Ha ha ha. Keep it up, man. So how exactly did this one beloved creator turn into one of the most hated? That right there is a question that can be answered by a beautiful documentary by Mike Klum. Now, I'm obviously not gonna go over everything that has been said about him, but
Boy, got a documentary on him? What the fuck? I didn't know this was a thing.
beautiful documentary by Mike Klum. Now, I'm obviously not going to go
Is that
over
free?
everything that has been
I'll
said
watch
about
it.
him, but I just want to show you guys how messy this dude's life has been, particularly in how he managed, or more like mismanaged, his money to the point that he's on the verge of homelessness. So let's wind back a little bit. Boogie started his channel back in 2006. He made lots of videos, and somewhere around 2019, he was truly at the peak of his income game. Again, all along, at least for the first few years, he had been a charming, transparent, and entertaining creator. He made likable videos, for example this one, where he's talking about growing up poor and how this turned him frugal, and this one where he's discussing his YouTube income. FYI, in that video, published in 2016, he disclosed that he was making about $100,000 per year. Pretty good money, right? He also drew lots of sympathy in the 2015/2016 period, as he underwent a gastric bypass surgery to solve his weight issues. Now, unfortunately, this is around the time when the tide began turning. First, he got divorced and became an emotional wreck. In fact, if you googled when Boogie's downfall began, you would probably find people agreeing that it was right after his divorce. His income did not dip immediately though. The dip happened about 2 years later. In 2018, he made $498,000. In 2019, he made $152,000. In 2020, he made $72,300. In 2021, he made $46,250. And in 2022, he made $26,000. Now, interestingly, between 2018 and 2019, a user on Reddit that goes by Nightlike Day apparently posted this now deleted thread that detailed all the awful things that Boogie has said for as long as he has been online, like a mega thread of all of Boogie's shit talk. And not just shit talk, it was a
Bro.
Day apparently posted this now deleted thread.
Bro. Look at all of this. Somebody gathered up so much information, bro. Made a whole thread article on this man and what he's done or said. This is how deep people are willing to go, bro. Why do you have so much motherfucking time on your hands to do this type of shit? This is insane, dog. Look at this long ass thing.
They detail all the awful things that Boogie has said for as long as he has been online, like a mega thread of all of Boogie's shit talk. And not just shit talk, it was a thread of his unhinged jokes and comments, including multiple uses of the N-word, and people began sharing it with brands, which in turn made him lose sponsors and hence the dip. Anyway, by 2022, the guy—
That's absurd, dog. It's one thing to find something and go on Twitter and share it. This person made a whole thing of every little fucking thing this man has said or done, bro. Got me fucked up, bro.
guy was making $26,000 a year with a monthly overhead of $7,000. His ex-wife had been the one budgeting for him and doing all the money stuff. So all of this is happening while bills are piling up. He has no money and doesn't know how to budget. This is how he ended up with car payments, mortgage, health expenses, etc. and no cash for any of it. Oh, and while at it, he buys random things he doesn't need. In the documentary, for instance, he says he heard his TV producing a crackling sound and immediately went to Amazon and bought a $100 sound bar, only to find out the next day that his TV was just fine. Anyway, given his really bad math, he has been forced to pawn off stuff just so he can pay his mortgage and cater to basic expenses. And again, just to emphasize how bad Boogie is at finances, he recently participated in a boxing match to try to raise some cash. He got paid $10,000 but had already spent more than $10,000 in the match preparedness process. Now, given that this dude has been on YouTube for 17 years, you might be curious as to where all of his saved up money went.
Wait. He paid more than $10K to prepare for the fight? How? If it's on promo, I guess, but like, what?
Right. Well, first there's what went with his wife. Then out of an estimated $750,000 he had, he put $600,000 of it into some random crypto and lost all of it. And that's not all. At some other point,
Bro, I literally just got out from reacting to Jamari's video on Logan Paul and his crypto zoo shit, bro. 600,000, bro. You have us, bro. That's all your bread. Not into the old school stocks or S&Ps and like in properties. No, let's do it on crypto. And at that, more than half your money. Got me fucked up, gang.
He spent around $200,000 on. That was about $40,000 a year on. Beyond that, another natural question to ask is why doesn't he just make the money back on YouTube? Well, for him, that's kind of impossible. He has stepped on so many toes that he just can't come back. In fact, most people now regard him as the most manipulative creator with really depressing content. There's actually a whole video arguing why even the documentary is all a lie, aka his way of manipulating people. He's always seen begging and asking for a pity party, which is far from his original charming self. In the documentary, a psychologist actually diagnoses him with covert narcissism, with its manifestation being pessimism, hypersensitivity to criticism, reactive anger, need for admiration, self-centeredness, entitlement, and belief in being special. Anyway, as I wrap the story up, in all honesty, his entire story is pretty depressing. One part that is just really gross is that he's been dating a 20-year-old. Keep in mind, this man is nearly 50. He is 49. That's just, but yeah, it seems.
There's 8 billion, probably even more people in this fucking world, bro, and you're settling for somebody that young. Shorty's dumb as fuck too. Yeah, he looks weird, but let's look at Shorty. Fucking weird.
Seems like Boogie's life and career has reached rock bottom.
Bro.
Kwebbelkop. This next YouTuber, known as Kwebbelkop, thought.
Oh my god. What the fuck did he do? Yo, what?
He was onto something when he discovered a new way to endlessly spew AI-generated garbage all over his audience. Instead, he is now paying for this rather dumb mistake. When I came across Kwebbelkop's story, I couldn't help but side with all the other content creators who believe he's become a mockery of the entire essence of content creation. And to be clear, what I mean by this is real hard work, real experiences, and genuinely connecting with audiences, which basically means having a personality, right? So what's the deal with Kwebbelkop? I've already hinted that he's been spewing endless AI-generated.
Bro. Wait a minute, cause that I remember that face. I remember that face, bro.
Videos hoping that he found an infinite money glitch, and his downward spiral based on that content has been so sad to watch. So let's dive into it. Officially known as Jordi Maxime van den Busch, but let's just call him Kwebbelkop for the rest of the video. He's not a new YouTuber. He's been at it for a good minute. Starting his channel back in 2008, this English-speaking Dutch creator has so far made about 5,000 videos, gained over 15 million subscribers, and gotten just a little over 7 billion views. Absolutely astronomical numbers by any measure. He officially started posting in 2011, and during this period, at least for the most part, he focused on gameplay. He uploaded one video every day at the same time. That's actually how he became big. He was consistent and put out good content. He became notable, and even at one point, through his group of YouTubers named Robust, he worked under the PewDiePie network called Revel Mode. Now, this dude had some serious grit back in the day. He worked with and dated the lovely Azzyland, a really popular Canadian content creator, and he also
bro. When I tell you I remember these faces, bro, and it's been years since I've seen or heard anything on them, bro.
In the day. He worked with
that ass. Him and her, bro.
With and dated the lovely Azzyland, a really popular Canadian content creator, and he also did partner with another smaller YouTuber, Hassan of Tiger, now Liger, got a share of their channel's ownership, and later just took over altogether. Not for good reasons though, for AI reasons. All this time, specifically from 2015 to 2020, Kwebbelkop's main channel was thriving. Remember, the dude was posting every single day. Then sadly, there came a decline of viewers and subscribers. Of course, there are different theories as to why this happened, but I think YouTubers Serial Introvert's theory is more believable. Basically, during this time, it's possible that Kwebbelkop might have just gotten distracted by his game development company, JVDB, and also his other channel, Blue. Blue was actually a virtual YouTuber entirely generated using AI. He might have been distracted enough to make less exciting content on the main channel. Post 2020, as if to pivot and recover, he then tried doing lots of reaction content, but that didn't work well. So he then made a big announcement about making content that centered on his life, that he was more excited about. But despite the announcement, he still kept up with the reaction videos. Somehow, his viewership dipped dipped. I think he just stopped being as exciting to his audience. Then the big shift came when, following a short break, he came back with an idea which I honestly believe he thought he was a genius for. He decided to clone himself. Actually, according to this tweet, he had made the decision earlier and had been working on it since 2018.
What?
With his clone in place, he went ahead and posted his first AI generated video, and it went completely downhill from there.
Today, in Minecraft, I am stuck on one block. Can we survive? Watch until the end to find out. Oh my god, guys, it says break the block below you, but I can't lie, I'm kind of scared because I'm not sure if we'll actually regenerate, but let's just do it and... Oh my god, the block will regenerate. This is insane. Okay, guys, so we just have to keep on breaking this because it is an infinite block and it spawns more than that. Of course. Okay.
What was once a thriving channel loved by many for the fond childhood memories quickly turned into an absolute mess. It was taken over by an underwhelming avatar making robotic commentary on Minecraft gameplay. His fans, well, the few that had stuck around, were having none of it. The video got comments like, dude went from peak childhood entertainment to can't even be bothered to make the videos himself now. I miss the old Quebo cop.
Ah, shit.
Remember when Jordy was actually in front of a camera and not just AI? And it wasn't just his fans. Other
I ain't gonna lie, this is cool and all, but then you disconnect with the supporters, bro, because it's not really you type shit, you know what I'm saying? But this is cool. I fuck with this.
content creators were also in disbelief at his new lazy style. He even made it on the news. And then, in the classic style of jumping from the frying pan into the fire, he doubled down on his idea. He, for example, used his AI self to react to fellow YouTubers as they reacted to his AI shift. Then, making it even worse, he made an announcement that he had heard his audience and was making a switch, only for that announcement to turn out as being an AI-generated clip announcing a more skilled AI, Quebblecop AI.
11 years ago, I started my YouTube journey. My one and only goal was to entertain as many people as possible, to share my joy with the world, and to form new friendships.
Yeah, that shit look fake as fuck. Oh my days, bro. This man's just passionate about AI, bro. Just hop off YouTube, bro. Simple. You know what I'm saying?
As many people as possible, to share my joy with the world, and to form new friendships. I had a lot of fun.
As much as I don't like the idea, I will admit the AI clip is pretty good. Like, it's pretty good AI. And while all this was going down on YouTube, he was making those weird AI clips for TikTok and posting about his, like, AI wife and child on Twitter. Pretty weird stuff. Anyway, the only thing that resulted from all of this is that he ruined the years of trust he had within his fan base. Not to mention he completely killed his channel. Probably realizing his career dunking mistake, just recently, he has made a new video announcing the return of the real him. I guess all we can do now is stand by to see what comes of the channel.
That boy passionate about AI, bro. Just stick to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. That AI shit low-key scary for real.
Minilad. Now, this next creator, Minilad, is currently feeling the pinching consequences of trying to sweep things under the rug, but failing terribly at it. And you don't even have to dig a lot to see that. In his latest videos, the comments tell it all. For instance, in a new video titled I Got Robbed, there are gut-wrenching comments, and maybe deservingly so, like, imagine being a robber but somehow you're not the worst person in the house. There's worse things than robbing. You of all people should know that, Craig. Damn, you should have robbed your hard drive to see what's on it. Lol. Now, if this was the first time you were coming across Craig Minilad Thompson, you could immediately wonder why he's getting so much heat. Well, the last comment that I highlighted is a great segue into that. When the person saying the robber should have robbed Craig's hard drive to see what's on there, they are referring to the terrible case of associated with the creator. Now, this happened back in 2020, and while it's not solely responsible for his downfall, it's definitely a huge part of it. In June of 2020, a tweet from a girl named Hallie went viral with claims that Craig had her when
bro, these just grown-ass people knowing what they're doing, bro, doing shit like this. You are grown, buddy. You know what you're doing. Why do they still continue with it, bro?
When she was just, well, he was over 20 years old. So, how did it happen? Well, it starts with Craig being friends with Hallie for quite some time. Hallie was even there for him during his depressive episode following a breakup, and Craig helped her here and there with random things. Fast forward, Hallie, at the time, develops a massive crush on Craig, and they are constantly chatting and making jokes, including a joke about his being small. It turns out, just a little later, they move the conversation to Discord, and Craig sends her photos of himself in underwear to prove that his thing...
Bro. And Shorty fell for him, bro. She fell for him. She had a crush on him. You know how old he is. And I'm not saying this to defend him, But it's like you knew his age, but here you are trying to expose him. What the fuck, bro?
Is not small. And as if that wasn't enough, doubling down on his crime, apparently he did it to someone else. Hallie in her tweet says that Craig acted the same way, or worse, to another girl named Ash. Also, apparently Craig was using depression as a way to manipulate Hallie to not out him. He even used it as an excuse for interacting with Ash, knowing well that she was. Now, Hallie goes on to share a couple other screenshots as evidence of his gross behavior, and all I can say is that he was pretty much caught pants down, no pun intended. There was really no way for him to deny any of it. Side note, I'm not gonna go into any of his other choices, like for example the whole Vanoss gaming beef that he had. Moving on,
Vanoss? Oh my god, what is that about? What is that about? Somebody tell me, please.
Having been outed publicly, Craig went on to issue an apology and promised to work on himself. He also did a video apology admitting to his mistakes and again, putting part of the blame on his depression and suicidal tendencies. Then, in a rather weird twist, Minilad deleted his apologies. He also deleted his entire Twitter and made the YouTube video private. And he went away for a quote mental health break and then came back posting on his second channel, Craig Thompson, as if nothing happened. And a lot of people just took that as like sweeping it under the rug. My question for these creators is why.
But all right, again, I'm just asking questions. I'm not here to defend anybody here, bro. I'm just trying to look at both sides of the story for real, or different perspectives. What determines something to be considered swept under the rug? Because what if he genuinely came back and just, you know, he didn't want to be bothered by the whole situation because he's moved on from it. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be the case too. I feel like there's a lot of things that people tend to do or say or use to kind of sweep things under the rug, but it's like, I don't even know how to put it for real. I don't know how to question it.
I even come back.
Damn.
Why come back to YouTube? Like, you know, I named this video YouTubers who ruin their lives, and I do mean that. I do mean you ruin a portion of your life if you are exposed as a yeah. So I don't know how you'd expect to just come back to the internet with open arms. You know, I did ask one of my YouTuber friends that's been in the game for a long time, and I asked him, do you know any YouTubers who like got canceled, and like what did they do when they leave the internet? And he's like, oh, they work behind the scenes on stuff like running businesses behind the scenes or running stuff to do with other creators behind the scenes. So in case you guys were wondering how some of them maintain themselves off the internet, that's how. So it's just interesting, like they have choices. They can just go do something behind the scenes because obviously they don't want to go work a 9 to 5. Their ego wouldn't let them, and their paranoia wouldn't let them. If someone sees like, hey, Minilad's like bagging my groceries, and they start recording it, it's like anything but the internet. I feel like at that point, you get exposed for something, okay, do anything but the internet. Anyway,
hey, that goes back to what I said earlier. Watch what you post on the internet, bro. People don't need to know your business. They don't need to see what you driving. They don't need to see how much money you make. Nobody needs to know anything about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just watch what you post and say on the internet, dog.
that's just my opinion. Let's head on to the next one.
Crazy.
Brooke Houts. 4 years ago in 2019.
Oh my god, is this the fucking girl with the dog, bro?
This next YouTuber got so much backlash over animal. Her career never really recovered afterward. I'm talking about 20-year-old Brooke Houts, who, as seen in this video, uploaded footage of her hitting her dog, a Doberman breed. Yes, she accidentally uploaded the video. She forgot to cut that part out while editing. In the footage, you can see the dog innocently walking to her and trying to lick her, and Brooke, in a swift response, immediately smacks the dog and then goes on to shout at and push him. Now, this of course drew a lot of anger. It went viral, and Brooke realized this. So what did she do? Well, she deleted the video and re-uploaded the new version without that part. Obviously, re-uploads exist, and as more people saw the video, the anger was so far reaching that even PETA was calling for her removal from YouTube.
Damn. You got PETA on your ass, bitch? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Also, the LAPD got involved, although they didn't press any charges. Talking to BuzzFeed, they said, Animal Task Force looked into the matter. Obviously, they saw the video the public had seen. They determined it didn't rise to the level of animal cruelty. Brooke, who had about 320,000 subscribers at the time, then issued an apology in video and on Twitter. In the apology, she basically argued that she had been training the dog and admitted that her error was just not having done it right. She said, I'm always looking at ways to improve how I personally train him at home. The apology was not well received either, from some terming it as the worst YouTube apology. Later, Brooke tried
The worst, I don't know, bro. There was I forgot her name. I don't care about her name. Shorty with the little ukulele or the guitar, whatever, doing her apology.
Making a comeback in content creation, even going more religious and promising to seek therapy, but the damage had already been done. It looks like her career and social life ended just like that.
That's tough.
445. We've talked about people who have done stupid stuff and ended their careers, but it is a different story. A popular figure across the internet, 445, a creator who began his channel back in 2010 when he was just 19, found himself on the wrong side of the law and the online community after it was revealed, with basically no shadow of a doubt, that he was
This boy's a fucking weirdo, bro. This man's ugly, bro.
girls. Here on the Tub channel, we have 3 videos dedicated to him. In 2 of those, I smoked his pack. And by the way, he has acknowledged my existence and called me the F word.
Yeah, I seen like a guy that fucking went literally to the same place. And then like was like acting like he was smoking your pack or some shit. Oh
Yeah, I saw
shit.
this.
Fucking camera. Yeah, oh you saw that shit?
I think so. Was he like
Asian.
Oh, Asian? Oh, okay. Nah, this one guy I saw, this looked fucking dude on some fucking rainbow colored hair shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Woohoo! He was caught through a sting operation organized by YouTuber Alex Rosen, who did online sting operations on his channel. Poachers, also known as Chet Goldstein, whose real name is Brian Moreland, was intercepted while trying to meet a decoy 13-year-old who he had been exchanging chats with. And I know that sounds horrible, but the chats are even worse. He sent some pretty...
And he tried what? He tried doing it again, bro. Well, he ain't learned his lesson, fucking weirdo.
Stuff like I think he even sent a picture of his poop at one point. When it comes to EDP, it's almost like a waste of time explaining the story. The story of EDP is like that of the boogeyman. Everyone seems to know it, but no one wants any part of it. Now, interestingly, when he got caught, he initially feigned having gone to the meetup location to buy a cupcake, but when he was shown the text messages, he admitted to everything immediately. For example, they ask him, "You did double text here, correct?" Knowing she was, and he simply says, "Correct." Probably stunned at how easily he admitted to it, they ask again, "So you initiated a conversation with a 13-year-old knowing she was..." And again, he just says, "Correct." Also, the worst part is that this wasn't the only case. It turns out that he had been previously catfished by someone pretending to be a 16-year-old girl, and he took the bait, even sending them images and asking them should they leak the messages. That was in October of 2020, and again, he had apparently been accused of conversations with a just a few months back, in July of 2020. Going back to the sting operation, what puzzled me is that while
This boy don't learn his lesson, boy. It's like he wants to get locked up in... What, bro?
he admitted to fantasizing about girls, tried to defend himself by saying, "My mom did not raise a fucking..." Which was bizarre because he was caught doing the exact thing he was trying to deny. Anyway, what followed that is that he deleted all his main channel videos a day later. Then about a week later, on April 28th, 2021, YouTube deleted both and Alex Rosen's YouTube channels. Alex Rosen also has a bunch of stuff he's done, which 2021 Tub has made a video about, in case you want to go check that out. Updates from later in 2021 were that he might have potentially been put in jail. This was untrue, however. And hold on to your seat for this one. Just about 4 months ago, he was apparently caught again trying to meet up. After all that public exposure and backlash, he went right back into it. He was actually caught again by YouTubers Jadion and Skeeter. However, the video was supposed to come out on Jadion's channel, but Jadion recently had like a religious turn in his life where he like doesn't do pranks anymore, so he just focuses on religion. So that video was given to Skeeter. I think Skeeter put that on his own website where you have to pay to watch it, so there's like re-uploads on YouTube. I watched the video, and that screenshot is basically the whole video. It was not as entertaining as the first one. This dude's life is a living hell. Ever since 2021, he's been broke. He can't keep a job. He's been evicted a couple.
Bro, and like nowadays, you think people doing all this crazy shit, this dumb shit, bro, is for attention. Oh yeah, I'm not buzzing right now. Let me do some crazy shit or say something and get talk and criticism and boost myself up. That's not the case with him, bro. That was not the case with him. It's not the case with him now, in the future, or before. People chase clout. This man did not learn his fucking lesson. He literally went back into it. Like, are you dumb?
Couple of times. He lives off a suitcase in sketchy places. People have called hotels that he's in, telling people to kick him out. He used to work for Uber, and people would take pictures of him saying like, "Yo, my driver. People record him in public, and I've actually seen someone record him at a grocery store, and that TikTok went viral.
Who that? That's me, man. What's up, bro?
Look at this nasty ass.
Don't get your fucking ass beat, bro.
Beat it. Beat it. I'll beat your motherfucking ass in this store right now, you nasty ass child motherfucker. Yeah, you. Look at you, fuck.
What's up, man?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like, this man literally can't do or say anything anymore, bro. You're done. You got people harassing you like this, bro.
I ain't go touch you. Nasty.
But yeah, it's safe to say that EDP ruined his life.
His life is cooked, bro.
Shane Dawson.
Here we
I
go.
feel like this video wouldn't be complete without talking about Shane Dawson. His case is a very accurate example of the phrase, "the internet never forgets." How so? Well, just recently on December 11th, Shane and his partner Rylan Adams announced the birth of their twin boys via a surrogate on Instagram. The news got shared all over by other accounts such as PopCrave on Twitter, and on that PopCrave post specifically, the comments show exactly how the internet never forgets. I'm talking about comments like, "Save those poor babies. How can someone with a long documented history of pedophilic statements and actions be allowed to adopt a surrogate child?" And "Someone call Child Protective Services." Now, the reason they're reacting like this is because Shane, who has been a YouTuber since 2005, made some horrific claims in his earlier videos. But like what, for example? Well, in his old podcast, Shane and Friends, he narrates how he thought a was attractive. He said a lot of stuff that I literally can't repeat in this video. When it comes to Shane Dawson, there are,
if y'all haven't noticed, bro, I've muted and probably covered a lot of things. Gotta do it.
millions of controversies with him saying the most horrific stuff known to mankind. And there's also a bunch of videos of him casually doing face, using the N-word, and his admission to doing something really weird to a cat, which I'm not gonna say in this video, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know something he did to a cat, which then he claimed was a joke, but it didn't sound like a joke.
What did he do?
Just stuff
I
like
don't know.
that. His defense is the usual, times were different.
See, bro, 99% of the time, bro, I'm not in tune with none of this shit, bro. Especially once I hear something like negative, like just bad that you did or said, it's raps. I don't give a fuck. I didn't care before. Now I really don't care, bro. Like, I don't know, dog. People take too much time on these celebrities and public figures, and it's like, bro, live your life, bro. Live your life. Fuck what everybody else got going on. Worry about yourself type shit.
Back then, which he was a grown man back then. Still, it wasn't like he was 14 making those statements. He was still a grown man. Following the consistent backlash, he issued an apology video in 2020 saying that he hates the version of himself from the past so much. He admits that he was full of anger and sadness, including due to being in the closet and just projecting on others. He also highlights giving excuses and previous apologies, saying, "I made a video 6 years ago talking about it," which was the face, "and I gave excuses. Face was something I did a lot. Like, I did it a lot on my channel, and there's no excuse for it. There's literally no excuse." He also apologized for making some weird characters in his videos that made weird jokes about. It's really insane that he did all that stuff so long ago, and then he had that like almost like his peak
2005, yo. He started this shit 2025. I don't know when he started being a weirdo, whatever the fuck. Let's just say it was 2005. Bro, we just hit 2024. And people are still, they don't forget. Telling you, bruh. Watch what you post or say on the internet or outside the internet, bro. Because people are quick to try to find something and get you canceled.
Viewership. Y'all remember the Shane Dawson conspiracy videos and the Shane Dawson documentaries? And then he got hit with these tweets reminding him of his past. It's just so interesting how it can come back at any moment. I am a strong believer and people can change. I'm sure he doesn't think like these tweets or these videos. I'm sure he's not rocking face at his fucking house now.
Facts.
I'm sure he's scarred and learned from it. The hard way, I would say. But like I said before, it's like if you get canceled to this degree because you did some stupid stuff, why come back on the internet, man? He's gonna live his life no matter what. We can't stop that. But I hope he's grown. That's all I can say for that, honestly.
You know?
Alright guys, that was it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I upload a bunch of morbid videos. And again, if you want to support me direct,
you know what I'm saying, bro? Everybody can change, bro. Everybody has, if they want to, they can change. okay? Obviously, their past is always gonna live with them forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? But people are able to change. I don't know about this man right here, though. This man right here, yeah, not believing he's gonna change. Never, never, bro. He ruined his life so bad he became a new term for it's the craziest way to ruin your life, bro. It's crazy. 732. For what it's worth, Markiplier actually went through a similar run of allegations back in 2015 due to how overly friendly he is with his fandom, as well as how obviously the accusations were debunked and or recanted. But it bears pointing out that 3 false allegations in a year isn't the craziest thing a creator of Dreams Influence has dealt with. It's crazy, bro. Hey, don't do no weird shit. Think everything through. Think before you speak or send something or post something. Don't post your entire fucking life on the internet. And if you feel like you've done something bad that may or may not bite you in the ass, bro, sorry, not sorry, it's bound to come back to light, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's how shit is, bro. Just don't be like none of these people, bro. Simple. You know what I'm saying? This was their decision. You have the choice not to do these things or say these things. Let me know what y'all thought. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm out.